to Give It a Shot. In today's episode, we are going to have a most epic showdown between the Pops. In this corner, we have the vanilla cake pop. In this corner, we have the red velvet cake pop. In this corner, we have the Rice Krispies Pop. And last but not least, in this corner, we have the cookie dough pop. So today we are going to rate which of these shall be victorious. Are you not entertained? Let's move on to the preparations. We have our Rice Krispies. We have our cookie dough. We have our red velvet cake. Our vanilla cake. Our creamy cream cheese frosting. Our milk chocolate, or white chocolate, and then the pop sticks. Let's move on to the preparation. Okay, so for the cake pop part of this, we're going to take the cake. I'm only going to take a small piece of it because I'm not going to need all of this for this part of the recipe. And we're going to put it into the bowl. So I'll take roughly a quarter. I'm going to put it in the bowl. And in there, we're going to actually crumble it up into little pieces. You want to make this nice and fine. And when it gets to be a nice fine texture, we're going to start adding the icing into it. Now the more icing you add into this, the gooier it's going to be inside. So you don't need a whole lot of icing. And again, you just stir it in there. Okay, so this is how it's going to look after you do that. The next step is take an ice cream scoop. Usually you could do 2 scoops. That forms a nice cake bowl. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to continue the rest, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So, here are my 5 vanilla cake pops that we made. Our next step is we're going to melt the chocolate. Okay, so the chocolate has melted. We're going to take our stick. We're going to dip it in to the chocolate to get a little bit of chocolate on the end of the stick. And then from there, we're going to push it into the cake pop. Once you completed this for all your actual pops, we're going to put it into the freezer. That is going to adhere the chocolate to the cake pop. So then we can continue the process of dunking the rest of the cake into the chocolate. So now that it's, as you can see, frozen on there, we're going to dip it in. You can use styrofoam if you have styrofoam and place them in up like this. Or I created this out of a Christmas tree light roll, and I'm going to be using that. So you're going to dip it in. Okay, so as you can see, I finished dipping the rest.
We have the vanilla, the red velvet, the Rice Krispies, and the cookie dough. As you can see here, I am, like I said in the past, not a culinary expert at all. Doesn't necessarily look the prettiest, but we're not here for the prettiest. We're here to see how do they taste. You can see that they have hardened, so you could throw them in the freezer to make it harden a little faster, but this type of chocolate, the baker's chocolate, does cool down pretty quick once you dip it. So you could just let it dry in the air, or you could throw it in the freezer to speed up the process. So we are going to see which one is going to be victorious in the epic showdown of Pops.
We have made it to the final stage. The competition has just got real. Rice Krispies, cookie dough, vanilla cake, red velvet cake. Which one is going to be victorious? Let's find out. We'll start with Rice Krispies. The Rice Krispie is like a Rice Krispie. It's very chewy. So we'll see what the next one is. How about red velvet? That tastes very good. It tastes very, very good. The white chocolate so far from the baker's white chocolate bar is excellent. Let's try the vanilla. That tastes pretty good too. Let's go to the last one. The cookie dough. For those that know me, I have a weakness for cookies and cookie dough. That tastes incredible as well. Okay. I think I have it. We will start with fourth place. Fourth place out of all of these is definitely going to be the Rice Krispies. The Rice Krispies was just too chewy. Didn't really care for the Rice Krispie part. Now from this point on, it gets a whole lot tougher. In third place, I would have to say, in this selection that I have here, would be the vanilla cake pop. The chocolate icing or chocolate bar that got melted with it didn't quite do it for me. Maybe if it was milk chocolate, it would have been better. So now we're down to the last two. Who will it be? I will have to say that the grand prize winner will be the Red Velvet Cake Pop. Surprisingly, my cookie dough has fallen. But this red velvet with the white chocolate, magnifique. The cake itself is soft. And the white chocolate gives it this extra taste that is delicious. So, as the grand winner is the Red Velvet, I will still rate this from 1 to 10. 10 being, I would definitely give it a shot once again. 1 being, nope, not gonna happen. Overall, the cake pop process was not that difficult. The dipping of the chocolate was a little bit more difficult than actually making the cake pops. The final taste, amazing. So if I had to rate this, I would rate this a 7. It is good enough for me to give it a shot again, but it's not good enough to be making it on a daily basis. So, now that I finished and gave you my rating, if you want, submit something at the bottom. Let me know which one was your favorite. Which one would you like to make? Was there any that I might have not thought of that you guys think would beat the Red Velvet? Let me know at the bottom. Leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. If you would like to see other videos that I've done, you can check those out. Until next time, I'll see you back here on Give It a Shot.